Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to some more Scrap Mechanic Survival. Today we have an interesting day. I know I mentioned last episode I was going to build a mech to help raids, but you can't make a mech small enough to even be armored enough to prevent, or I guess keep you from dying during a raid, so it just look cool but then get immediately destroyed by tape bots. So what we're going to do is build a tank for raids, and then do, or not raids, farmhouse raiding, not farm raiding, but warehouse raiding, excuse me. Yeah, so we're gonna build a tank or some sort of vehicle to help us raid warehouses a lot easier and get those done, maybe without dying as much. I mean, I don't know if it'll be faster because the tanks are probably gonna be slow, but we're just gonna do that. We'll build a mech another time, I think we're gonna do, so sorry, computer boy. I don't know. It'll be an interesting time. We'll see what we do. But I just got a whole bunch of materials. I moved over my second craft bot, and now he's in here chilling with his friend, and this guy is just headless but working hard. We're just trying to make some tier 3 metal, and I think once we do that, we'll be set to go. I mean, I can't tell exactly how this is going to turn out. This might not turn out as well as I want it to. I don't think I have enough mountable spud guns either to get this done, but we'll just work with what we got and then pretty much play around. The one thing that's unfortunate about what's it called, building these sort of raiding stuff or warehouse stuff, is that it's like debugging in production. You don't know if it's not going to work until it's already too late, and then everything is lost by the time you already realize it's not working. So we're going to hopefully build something that'll be relatively secure, but oh man, this will be interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to start it off by putting a base down. It'll be 8 wide, I think. So 1, 2, 3. I don't know exactly how big it needs to be, but I know it needs to fit into the door. I could go over to that warehouse that I already raided over there for a reference, but I'm kind of lazy and all my stuff is over here, so we're just gonna play it by ear. Okay, so next I got a little base. It is 8 wide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, probably 14 or 15 or 16 long, or whatever you want to say. And now I'm going to do the wheels. The wheels are, I guess, pretty straightforward on how they work. They're just going to be terrible wheels, but they'll probably get the job done, is what I'm hoping. Is we're going to have a block here. We're going to have spokes. So we're going to have 3 block spokes right here. I'm not going to make this a tutorial. You guys can kind of watch along. But what we're going to do is have a bearing right there, and then a wheel right here, and then another bearing, and then another, I guess, spoke piece we're going to have to go underneath at some point, but we'll do that in the future. We just have to do it on all of these wheels, so we're going to need a lot more bearings real quick. Okay, we got all the wheels onto this tank, and it's looking pretty good. It's not how I expected it to be, but I think that's fine. Because of the explosion radius of the red tape bots, is what they're actually officially called, is that it goes, I think, up to 8 blocks. So I'm going to want to at least have my logic and really hope that I'm facing all the red tape bots, facing towards them the whole time. And I'm going to need to put my logic about 8 blocks or so back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then anything past here is somewhat okay. So we're going to have this as like the danger zone, so I'm just going to mark it off with concrete for now. We'll remove that later. I don't think the amount of layers matter. Like if you have a whole bunch of layers of protective armor in the front, the explosion still goes through it and hits the blocks behind it. So that's kind of unfortunate. And a little thing that might be a little bit unfair, but because I'm lazy and don't want to have to do this myself, is I'm going to steal these, what are these called? Controllers, because currently this machine got broken into by a hay bot, as you can tell, and it's just kind of out of commission. So I do plan on building a different tree logger at some point when I need more wood, but right now I kind of don't need the wood. I actually might start building my stuff out of bricks and concrete, which is I'm pretty excited for, because I can easily get that material better than I do for wood. So we already have 2 level 4 controllers on us, and we're gonna need 5 or 4 of them. So we're gonna grab another one here. So that means that we're good on that aspect. A little bit thirsty, so let's take a little sip. And I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna leave this mechanism here. We can like detach this and put on another thing, but this trailer right here we can adjust. So now all we need is just one more level 5 controller, and then need to upgrade the 2 level 4 ones that we have, and then we'll be good. So I could steal it off of another car, but I actually might just make it myself. I do have the component kits to do so, I hope. I hope so. I have about 88 now, and so we're going to build that and then upgrade that, and that'll take about 20 or 30, so we'll be good, but we'll see. Okay, so until then, let's just get started on what we already have. What we're going to need to do is have, so right about here, we're going to have a controller. We're going to do this. So this will be one controller, and then this will be two. This might be a little bit close for my tastes. So we're going to have to make a little bit of adjustments. I think we might need to make this a little bit wider, or what we can do is just make it a little bit taller. So what we can do right here is just actually put a little block of whatchamacallit right here, and then on top of all that you can put a seat. A seat will be just fine, I think. We'll see how it goes. It might not work, but it's okay. And actually underneath, okay, I keep hearing the guns go off. That's my factory getting potatoes, not somebody shooting at my defenses. Okay, so what we're gonna do is take this and that. We'll have forward, backwards for the left side, and then we'll have forwards, and then we'll upgrade this backwards controller on this side, if we can grab that. Okay. Oh, oops. On this side. And all we have to do now is set these up so that the first bearing is going to be my forward facing bearing. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, and that'll be for going forward. And then on this backwards, I will upgrade this. I don't have any component kits on me. Okay, I just got my component kits and upgraded all these to level 5 now. And I'm probably going to have to upgrade this to level 5 unless I can steal an already level 5. Ooh, this might be an idea. This should be fine, right? Yeah, okay. So let's just actually snag this fuel out so I don't waste any fuel. And then grab this level 5 seat right here, because it already has a level 7 durability, which can withstand explosions for the most part. I think it can't take direct hits, but it can kind of handle the backlash from it, which is good. And this actually is too... Oh, I built this completely wrong. Thanks for calling it out, guys. Okay, so I accidentally put these controllers out in the side where the wheels belong, not where they belong. So let's fix that really quickly. Okay, this controller is, or the seat is now down. The controllers are in their fixed spots. And now what I'm going to do is just set up the wheels to see if I can get these somewhat right. I'm not sure exactly how to do this yet, and it's all experimentation, and that's what makes it fun. Okay, so that'll be backwards. This will be forward. Okay, what I basically just did was set up these controllers to control forwards and backwards movements by having them at the full speed and the 360 loop, and then backwards for the same thing, full speed and 360 loop. I offset these front wheels, or these outside wheels, by 45 degrees so they could have a little bit more ground contact kind of going on at the same time, and hopefully that ends well. We'll see. I'm not sure exactly. And now all I need to do is test it out with these controls. I'm not really sure how to go about this, but what I'm going to probably do is just end up having something like this, and then forward, backwards, and then have let's see, so we can have forwards and then backwards, and then have this be like a tank steering thing where I have to control it individually. I don't want to have too many logic pieces in here, because if I lose them and I waste the money. So switches are much easier to build than logic gates, so we're just going to stick with switches for now. Okay, so let's go 1, and then forward, backwards, forwards, backwards. So then if I go in, I press 1, I go forward on the left side, and then 3, forward on the right side. If I do both, I go forward all the way. Okay, so that's tank steering. I forgot to loop these, so let me just do that really quickly. And that's pretty much tank steering. Okay, so we can, if you hold down 1 and 3, we move forward at a pretty slow rate, to be honest, but It's better safe than going too fast. And then 4 goes backwards, 2 goes backwards, and then if I do 1 and 3 or 1 and 4, we can like rotate in place. And then same thing for the other one. This is actually going really well. I'm pretty proud of it. I mean, it's not tested yet, but at least it looks good. Now all I have to do is just build the body around it and put a gun on it and then see how it goes. It pains me to say this, but I'm a bit stingy right now. I don't know why. I'm just feeling stingy. So we're gonna have to defang this poor drone and steal the gun off of him. Sorry, little dude, but it must be done. So yeah, sorry. We're just gonna take all of that. It's okay. We can put it back, and we can probably make better drones. I actually do plan on making hanging drones instead of rolling drones, and see if that works better than the rolling drones. I did see the suggestions for how to fix these drones. However, I've kind of moved on. That was like a month ago. So I will be moving forward with my idea. We already have one gun attached to it, an extra one we had lying around. We definitely have the crops to get more, and I could just do a little transport run and even get the Gatling gun and shotgun if I wanted to, but you know me, I'm lazy. Oh, we have a raid coming. That's good. Okay, so we've put an ammo crate into the back, and what we're going to do is just attach that to these right here. We're going to put a button. Let's just put the button like right here, and then attach the seat to this button as well. So where is... Oh, I forgot to reset the thing. Okay, I accidentally disconnected the seat, so I need to do that again. Okay, so now if we just fill it up with ammo, we don't have a lot of ammo built because I keep on spending time away from the automatic farm. And since things deload or unload when you're not close enough to them, they don't work. So the factory doesn't run if I'm not close by. So it's only made about this much worth of ammo, which isn't horrible. And now they will shoot from the bottom, and hopefully there's clearance and it'll work. Okay, that's pretty good. It's not like the tank or the mobile turret that Khan has. However, as we all saw in his video, that his got destroyed a little bit because of the tape. And so hopefully this is at a more secure location. Sure, it won't have as much reach, but it won't be destroyed as easily. Hopefully. I mean, I can't make any promises. My base is pretty much a permanent frame lag area, which is kind of unfortunate. It's probably because of all these systems I have going on, and I'm partially blaming this factory. I need to refactor that, but it's okay. All right, we got some extra stuff. We need to put some things away. And I need to figure out if I can fit or want to fit a small chest in here. That is kind of the next idea, is if I want to fit a chest in here, it'll probably get destroyed. So I won't. I'm excited, actually. This is actually coming along a little bit better than I was thinking it would. Mostly because I took the time to gather materials. Hey, buddy. The next problem is actually going to be transporting this thing. And that's going to be pretty hard because I don't have an official like transport trailer or truck anywhere. This is kind of my transport truck. So what I'm actually just going to do is just do this right here. Let's see here. Shove that right there. It's like a little hat. I could have put a bearing on it and make it spin around. That'd be cool. What we're going to need to do is actually upgrade our suspension a little bit because these things are struggling. But this helps a lot. So let's just shove those up. And then same for this. And there we go. Okay, perfect. Well, it's going to take... This is probably going to be a gas guzzler, so we should probably grab some more fuel. But I think I'm ready to go. Since that warehouse over there has been cleared out already, I'm going to have to go to a separate one. And I believe I know that there is one closer to... I don't know what's the north, south, east, west. But that direction. Some direction over there. So let's just go get some fuel and then head out. Okay, we have arrived at a 3-story warehouse, I believe. So this shouldn't be too bad. It seems like there might be some loading in. Yeah, we're just loading in. No farm bot was spawned now, so I don't think there's a farm bot in this warehouse. But that's okay. While we're here, actually, I completely forgot that we needed to get a key. Oh, dang it. I completely forgot to grab a warehouse key. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to run back and get it. I don't want to drive this all the way there and back. So I'll run back, get a key. But actually, while I'm here, I'm going to grab some wires and stuff. I love these wires. These are so good. I'm just going to snag these. And actually, screw it. I'm just going to snag all this. Oh, wow. This is all mine. Come here. Okay. We made it back. Already seeing some walks getting tortured. Ominous shadows from my car's headlights. I can see that from the trees. Looks pretty cool, actually. Pretty good ambiance walking into a warehouse at night. But that's not why we're here. We are here to test out our tank. Hopefully we can make it to the end of the warehouse, although I am not going to say that we are. I don't want to promise anything and then end up, you know, screwing up this whole thing. So what we're going to do is actually just move our car a little bit closer to the entrance. We're just going to move it right here, and then we're going to come in, pop our tank off, slap it. It's upside down right now, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to need to turn it over, and then, okay, tank is right side up and should be all set to go. What I'm going to do is come over here, hopefully not get murdered by a tape bot just hiding on the corner. I think I might have got rid of most of them, if not the ones that mattered. So let's grab our warehouse key, which we just snagged. We also snagged some food because I realized I went without food. And while we wait for this elevator to come down, we're actually going to just risk it for the biscuit and see if we can snag, or not snag, I keep saying snag, excuse me, put a chest in the back of this vehicle. I don't know if it's going to fit back here. I doubt that it will. Yeah, I don't see any way for it to fit. This is the only way I can see it fitting, and even so, I don't think it's going to let the wheels turn the way I want them to. So let's actually test out our little weapon system. So if we press 1 and 4... What are you doing, Toadbot? Wow, okay. He's actually trying to kill my tank. But for some reason, there's something that's not sliding properly on this side. So I'll have to figure out why that's the case, but it's fine. We can back this tank in. That's what we're going to do. We're just trying to back her in. And this tote bot's in my way. Okay, you know what? Get out of here. Oh, wait. No, there it goes. Actually, you know what? Let's take this tote bot with us. We're going to have a pet tote bot. Okay. Hi, friend. You're joining us onto the warehouse. This is somewhere you're probably not supposed to be, but we're going to have a good time. So enjoy. I will say I will be using the... What's it called? The lift to reset this thing a lot because of the little tape pieces that are on the ground. I put the guns down low so you can shoot them. Oh no. I don't know what that was all about, but had a little bit of a glitch there. But it's okay. But yeah, so I will be using the lift like I just said. And tote bot, you're gonna have to get out the way, please. Thank you. Oh, rip. You never made it out the elevator, but that's okay. But we made it in. I mean, this fits in the elevator really well, actually. I think I had even a little bit more space than I thought I would have, so that's pretty good. But it's okay. We're here to test. We're not here to, you know, gloat. We're just going to head forward. We're going to see if we can navigate around these turns. This will be a little bit harder than I am expecting it to be, but we made it through these first few doorways pretty well. Okay. Now here comes the fun part, which is going to be killing tape bots. Oh, there's one over there. Let's try to kill one. Let's try to kill one and then we'll skip through trying to find the exit. Okay. I think they can't hit me from here, but if I aim properly, I don't think I have the range. I'm going to have to get a little bit closer. So if I'm going to have to get a little bit closer, which is just fine, honestly. I just need to get the controls right. Come on. Don't mind me. Just your death is slowly creeping towards you. I think there's a little bit something wrong with the weight on this left side because the tank seems to be steering towards the left more than it is towards the right. It might be because I put the chest on that left side, so I might need to balance out the weight a little bit more, or a little bit better at least. All right. Hi there. Let's see. Should I make the gun a little bit higher? I think I might have to do that. Hold on. Because I think I'm like shooting between his legs. Oh, there he goes. That wasn't bad. It took 4 shots total because I had to test them out, but it'll take 2 shots normally to actually get a kill because they're not going to be immediate headshots, which is just fine. I got plenty of spuds, and so that's good. Okay, well, it works against spuds or tape bots, which is good. We're going to head over to the left here and see if we can continue our journey. Oh, here's a little test, actually. We have a little bit of tape here on the ground that are going to stop our height clearance. But if we just shoot it with the tape or the spud gun on the bottom, we got rid of it, and now we don't even have to get out the car to remove the tape. So that's a little plus there. I think that was a pretty good move on my part. The car is now stuck on something. What in the world? I don't think the hitboxes for the tape got removed, even though I shot it. Well, I don't know if that's a glitch on my part or Scrap Mechanic's part, but it should work. Let's just pretend that that worked, okay? Because we're getting stuck on something, but I'm not really sure what that is. Is there even anything? Oh, there's still a hitbox here. I'm like walking over it right now. That was weird. Okay, well, moving on. Let's just get this thing into here, and then I know it can go down ramp, so we're just gonna hop in here. I think there is a tape bot in here, but that's okay. Oh, hey. I think I made it to the next elevator. Yeah, there it is. Sweet. I made it without dying. Wow, I did the whole first floor without dying. I mean, there might have been a few close calls here and there, but honestly, this tank is pretty good. Yeah, it's not the fastest. I probably could have done this like by hand easily, but hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I think. There we go. Nice. Okay, got rid of those guys, and now what I gotta do is just get to the elevator. And honestly, since this is like the last area, I'm just gonna walk in myself, so I don't need to drive the tank in, and then we'll put it in ourselves, and then we'll be good. And then we'll be on to the second floor, and then the third floor, and then trying to deal with the red tape bots. That will be an interesting experience. I might just pop out and shoot them myself, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, there is the first red tape bot that we will be seeing, and hopefully not the last that we'll be seeing with this vehicle. There he is right there. Let's see how he does. Let's just go for it, honestly. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is do the damage test first. I know I'm probably gonna lose some of these buttons, but that's okay. I have some more on me, I think. Yeah, so I have some switches on me and a button on me. I might lose the cannon too, but those are the only things that I have that I can't easily lose. So let's... Okay, first test did okay. Second test, good. All right, let's see if I can get close enough to kill them, or get them close enough to kill themselves. I know that's also a possibility, but I want to at least not get too close, because I get scared the more closer I get, I guess. Let's not turn around sideways. I don't want to do that. That'll be bad. Wow, these explosions are kind of getting annoying. For some reason, I can't shoot up anymore. What's going on? Did they destroy one of my... Oh, I see what's happening. Ah, well, there's no ground for me to roll across. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Let's just... Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh, Lord. Oh, well, that... that was the worst thing that could have possibly happened. Honestly, I think I had that in undercover. I shouldn't have waited so long to kill them. I should have just went for the kill instead of waiting for the kill, I guess, if that makes sense. Because if he didn't destroy this ground right here, I would have been able to easily just walk up to him and take him out. But, or not walk up, but drive up to him and take him out. But instead, he was able to get underneath the car and shoot out both the cannon and these buttons here. But everything else survived though. My controller survived, my seat survived, and my ammo container survived too. So that's good. I lost the gun on this thing, but that's okay. We can easily just carry this thing for the rest of the way down and hopefully play along with it. So let's actually just quickly just attach these all up into a single switch so that they're not willy-nilly all flying around like that. I guess I could have attached them to my seat and that would have been fine too, honestly. I probably could have done that, but whatever. Okay, moving on. Let's just grab this and take this with us for the rest of the way. I guess this is kind of a fail of an episode if you want to say that I built something that can withstand the red tape bots, but I kind of did. If you think about it, I kind of did. I just waited too long to kill it, basically, was the problem. So that's okay. That's okay. Now we know what we learned. We don't have an extra gun on us, which I probably should have gotten in retrospect, but it's fine for now. I'm not going to complain too much because it actually was a pretty good test because, I mean, I only had one shot at losing it and I didn't die. I have yet to die, so that's pretty cool. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just quickly run through the rest of this warehouse and then get the loot and then probably just call it a day. That's what I'll do. Alright, so let's get to the end. What is this? Ah, nice. Found a light switch. Is that all it connects to? I guess. I mean, that's cool. It turned everything on, but is there anything special that happens after this? You guys know? I don't know if they added that in at all, honestly. Probably not, knowing them. Well, cool. I found a light switch. I don't think I found that in the last warehouse, but that's okay. I wonder if that actually does anything. Huh. Oh well. Alright. Moving on. Okay. We made it all the way to the top without too much of a hassle. We had a slight hassle with the explosive bots, but that's fine. We can grab some more ramps if we want to, but I don't need to do that. But what I do need is to grab these things. Yes, these are exactly what I need. So let me just shove all this inside here and see how much I can carry with me. I don't want to take too much. I really don't want to have to carry a full load all the way back down, but I do want to at least have this on me so I can complete the supports on my base and fix the holes in it and all that good stuff. I think there's some metal up here too that I can grab, so let me grab that real quick and then I'll be on my way home and then I'll call it an episode. So yeah, what we're gonna do now is just actually see if we can ride this off the edge. Let's go. Woo! Oh, now that's a drop right there. Oh lord. Nice. Oh, stuck the landing too. It's a shame you can't turn with the controllers connected to the seats as easily, but that's okay. I'm not going to complain too much. But I think that was a successful trip overall. I learned a lot. I figured out how to keep, I guess, good enough defenses to prevent too many explosive bots from killing my stuff, and my important things survived, like my controllers. I lost the spud gun, and I think I lost the ammo kit along the way too, but that's okay. Honestly, I'm not going to complain. This was an overall good run, and I'll go home and turn all this stuff in. But, oh no. I just realized I left my chest up there. Wow. I guess we'll have to go back up there later. But anyways, until I see you guys next time, I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, night, or evening. And like I said before, see you guys next time.